Welcome, and first of all, thank you so much for joining this Oracle HCM Cloud training class. In this training, you are going to learn a lot about Oracle's HCM product, the suite, which has a number of modules within the suite, and you are also going to be introduced to a lot of terminology as it relates to Oracle's cloud offering. Let's quickly talk about the agenda of this course, and then I will introduce you to some of the key concepts. The audience for this course are, of course, people who have any interest in HCM Cloud. You can be an enthusiast about HCM Cloud. You could be a cloud end user, which means you already purchased Oracle HCM Cloud or another cloud product and you are interested in knowing how to use it. You could be one of the cloud implementers, which means you want to be a functional or technical implementation consultant and implement Oracle HCM Cloud for end clients. You could be Oracle Cloud Techno-Functional Consultants, which means you may be from an EBS background, you may be from SAP, PeopleSoft background, and you want to go into HCM Cloud stream. Some of the prerequisites, for most part, you don't need to know much of the Oracle EBS or ERP, but it will definitely help. Basic computer knowledge is required. It does help if you understand the enterprise landscape, and I will walk you through some of the basic HR business process, and that's an optional video. If you don't want to do that, you can skip that, but it will definitely help you understand the overall business process within hire to retire or human capital management. So that's the agenda, that's the audience, and there's a prerequisite. Let's go to the agenda, but before that, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Ashish Jain, and I have 15-16 years of experience with Oracle EBS, HCM especially, and also supply chain modules. I have been training people at different locations, including at on Udemy and at different places. And I do have a YouTube channel. If you ever want to see my training videos on YouTube, you can always go to my channel on YouTube. It's called Ashish Zone. Alright, so let's quickly get into the agenda. We'll talk about the Oracle HCM Cloud. I'm going to give you an introduction, an overview, what Oracle HCM Cloud means, a little brief history of Oracle, and then we will jump right into implementation. Within the implementation, we are going to talk about three product families: workforce deployment, workforce development, and compensation management. After that, we will talk about HCM users' day-to-day life and what transactions do they perform, which will also cover our HCM business processes. And then I'll also give you a quick introduction on some of the other modules like payroll, OTL, Taleo, and some other modules. Alright, so let's quickly jump into introduction and overview. Before we introduce the application, one important thing that I always want to tell my students is a brief history of Oracle. So it is always good to know the product that you're working on, how it came into being, and what is the background behind that product. So one thing that I do recommend all of my users, all of my students, is to go visit oracle.com. And when you visit oracle.com, you will see that there is a lot of things here and it can be confusing. So they have cloud solutions. Of course, Oracle is famous for their database, so you can go to company information and find out more about how Oracle was formed. And as you can see, these are some of the database structured buildings in Redwood Shores, California. That's where Oracle is located. So Oracle's fact sheet, just quickly, I'm going to talk to you about that. Oracle is a global provider of enterprise cloud computing, and it's a US dollar 37.7 billion as of 2017. It has 430,000 customers in 175 countries, about 25,000 partners. It has more than 138,000 employees, which include 40,000 developers and engineers, 16,000 support and service specialists speaking 29 different languages, and 19,000 plus implementation consultants. That's a huge number. It has nearly 3.5 million students supported annually in 120 countries, more than 17,000 patents, 17th on 100 most valuable global brands. It has 5 million registered members of the Oracle developer community. That's a big number right here. These many people are part of the Oracle developer community, which encompasses Oracle, Oracle database, Oracle middleware, Oracle applications, so on and so forth. And of course, all the acquired companies. It has 469 independent communities in 97 countries. So a lot of information is there on Oracle website that you should refer to. And of course, everybody knows Larry Ellison uh, for his leadership with Oracle. And then you can also browse careers at Oracle to find out what kind of job they have. One important thing that I do want to talk to you about is when you go to menu, you have some downloads and trials. So you should try to download whatever uh, you want to try, and there's also a free cloud trial that you can register for. And then of course there are developer tools. So this is a quick introduction of Oracle's background, and also there are some Oracle events that you should try to register. There are some which are paid and there are some which are free of cost. So I'm going to close out of this and let's go talk about our application. So why Oracle Cloud? Oracle HCM Cloud is a leader in innovation. It is most complete with breadth and depth, which means it encompasses multiple applications and each application is complete in itself. It is social and collaborative. It is insightful. It has a modern cloud delivery, which means it is also available on different platforms. It is also available on mobile platform. It has a robust architecture and of course supported by the Oracle platform in the backend. So these are some of the reasons why Oracle is one of the best cloud solutions out there. Now, again, there are many other cloud solutions, but Oracle seems to be the one which has all the products: supply chain, HCM, financials, order management, order to cash, recruitment, things like that. No other vendor is innovating the way Oracle is, and they're investing hundreds of thousands of developers to build products for the customers. Nobody has the breadth of product like Oracle because not only HCM but it has talent acquisition, it has benefits, it has financials, project portfolio management, supply chain, so on and so forth. And every day new features are being added. So what is HCM Cloud Service? Oracle HCM Cloud Service, it has a lot of product within itself. As you can see here, it has talent management, workforce rewards, workforce management, global human resources, and these are the products that we are going to talk about as we move forward with this training. So I will keep telling you more about that. But if you think in very high level, in today's HCM world, there are a lot of problems that a business faces, and Oracle provides a complete solution. It provides the HCM cloud, which focuses on one solution with all the capabilities. As you can see here, we have social network, we have mobile, we have analytics, dashboards, and big data. We have integration with other tools. It also provides you a platform and the infrastructure as a service, which means you have a database, you have all the networking, hardware, software. It gives you globalization and statutory localizations, which means you can have payroll for India, you can have payroll for Mexico, and many other countries. And it is global in the sense that it provides you best practices for the global organizations, as well as it has local, which means it provides you specific needs for each country. It encompasses HR operations, it can encompasses employees, which means managers and employees self-service. It also gives executives a new look and feel and more analytics on their devices, which can help them make decisions easily and quickly. And it also gives you another look from an IT standpoint because now everything is in one place. It's more secure and more connected. So these are some of the features that Oracle HCM Cloud Service provides. Okay, so let's quickly talk about what Oracle HCM has in store for us. So it has following five primary business processes. One is the global human resource, and as you can see, it shows you a complete view of the organization and provides a place to connect with people. You can plan, model, and deliver optimized large scale organization changes faster and with more certainty. You can forecast performance, you can analyze social influence within your workforce. So, as you can see, the global human resources include core human resources, core HR, workforce directory, which is part of your self service, workforce modeling, which is basically you can figure out different kinds of plans within the company and how that will help from an HR standpoint in going forward or growing your company. Workforce predictions, again, modeling and predictions come hand in hand based on the data that you collect for your employees. You can predict what person may be a good person for promotion or who may be on the line to resign or maybe thinking about moving out of the company. So a lot of those things are now available as features within Oracle Cloud Services. And workforce reputation management, which gives you ability to tackle today's HR challenges. Workforce rewards, which is included of payroll and localization and benefits and compensation. So you can streamline your payroll administration, you can comply with your local taxation and payroll rules, whether locally or globally. You can tailor your global benefits to simplify your highly complex medical plans and also provide different kinds of benefits to different employee needs. You can design and deliver tailored compensation programs because depending on your global and local needs, local organization needs, you can define different programs. And then the workforce management, which is basically managing people absences, people's time and labor costing and things like that, which again, ability to implement absences and leave policies which are global as well as local. You can track, monitor, and increase more accuracy on your time reporting. So workforce management deals with these features. The next big one here is talent management. So of course, onboarding, recruiting, and learning, which is the trio: onboarding, recruiting, and learning. These are the features for talent management, but there is also career development, goal management, learning, performance management, profile management, succession planning, and talent review, which enable you to recruit people, screen them, hire the right people, plan for their future, and see which is the high impact employee and how you develop them. It will also help you develop content using flexible tools so that you can import content and follow the appropriate standards. It will also help you provide learning content to people with different abilities and different requirements. You can set up mentoring programs, get a curriculum and track people's assignment on those, and also set up a lot of training program based on your company's need. You can capture formal and informal feedback and measure people's performance. You can ensure the best talent in line for future leadership and critical roles. And most importantly, you can optimize the talent review process so that you can efficiently identify and manage your top talent within the organization. Last but not the least, the work life. So the work life focuses on features like my competition, my reputation, my volunteering, which gives your employees an ability to become more successful. You can manage fun competition that will help you drive business goals. You can analyze social influence within the workforce. You can engage people in company volunteer projects or social projects. And you can overall promote a better work-life balance in this global competition. So these are some of the products. And what I want to highlight here today is these three things that we are going to talk about in this training: workforce deployment, workforce development, and compensation management. There are certain other products which span across business processes like the fast formula, profiles, and your workforce directory. So these are the HCM cloud services that we will talk about: Oracle Fusion Human Capital Management Cloud Service, You have a Fusion talent management based cloud service, and then you have Taleo platform cloud service. And these are the different products within those. So the Fusion HCM cloud service include the global payroll, Fusion payroll interface, time and labor, workforce compensation, performance management, goal management, talent review and succession management, and the workforce reputation management. The talent management piece include Fusion performance management, goal management, talent review, career development, workforce compensation, and reputation management. And then the Taleo piece include learning cloud service, recruiting cloud service, onboarding cloud service, performance management cloud service, goal and succession planning. So an organization can choose one of these services, or if they want everything, they can choose to go with everything as well. So there are multiple services that are provided as needed. And of course, you can go standalone, you can choose one or the other option. So there are multiple deployment options. You can go with Oracle Fusion HCM, which is standalone, or with other Fusion family, that's full HCM. Or you can go Oracle Fusion HCM Foundation, which is basic necessity of Foundation HCM for other application like financials, projects. So these are the minimum HCM functions which are delivered with other Fusion families like CRM, financials, and they provide you non HCM implementation as well, but there are restricted access to HCM features. These are delivered as set of services. And then the Oracle Fusion Workforce Directory Management, which is used for standalone HCM product like talent review, count, or you can also have application unlimited core like PeopleSoft, EBS. And then the Workforce Directory Management is a superset of HCM Foundation. So it includes hierarchy viewer, person portrait, contact information, and things like that. So there are different HCM deployment options that you can choose from. So the first and foremost thing we are going to do next is to show you the HCM cloud and how to navigate within HCM cloud.